Someone tell me why I have a penguin as my background.
Hello everyone, happy VEDA Day 22. I am going, well, I had a different video planned for today, but then I saw this pop up on my Facebook feed and I just knew that I needed to do it. So, I'm gonna debunk some Disney pictures for you. I have not looked at any of these. I only saw the thumbnail of the post. Okay, so I have my screen up here. Disappointing photos that show what Disney parks look like in real life. Disney parks are famously magical, but that's not always the case. From an animatronic sea witch lost her head in a catastrophic... Hang on. From an animatronic sea witch that had lost her head to catastrophia, claustrophobia, including crowds, Disney parks can be disappointing. Sometimes it might be better to stick to exploring the countries at Epcot. Keep scrolling for photos to show how Disney parks aren't always fairy tales. I agree with the sticking to Epcot if the parks are extremely crowded, because the countries, you don't need to go in a line for anything or like exploring just everything else minus riding rides. So I'll agree with that, but okay. Disney is supposed to be a magical place for you and your family to meet iconic characters and explore fun-filled rides and attractions. Okay. But you and your family are likely to not be the only ones trying to have an unforgettable vacation. Okay, well, according to a report done by the Themed Entertainment Association, Magic Kingdom alone had over 56,000 visitors on an average day in 2016, add a few thousand more for holidays and school breaks. Well, seeming that 50,000 is the cap for Magic Kingdom. When was this? 2002, well that's wrong. I want to say it's like 100,000 capacity for Magic Kingdom, so like that's not even that bad. This is just at a very high crowded time during the day, which could very well be at a holiday as well. But usually between like 12 to 5, there's a lot of people in Magic Kingdom. So normally it doesn't look like that. Just saying. Every little girl dreams of meeting her favorite princess. Oh, how cute. The key word being every, meaning Anna and Elsa could take 5 hours. Well, granted, this was most likely when Anna and Elsa just moved to Fairy Tale Hall. Remember that they were in Norway, right at the exit of Maelstrom, RIP. And they had a long wait. Now, they did Anna and Elsa in here until they got moved back over to the summer house. And now you can get through Anna and Elsa without waiting, I think, more than 30 minutes normally. Fairy Tale Hall can range between, you know, 10 minutes to 2 hours. It just depends on the time of the day, the season, how many people decide to meet Rapunzel at a specific time, you know? So honestly, it just depends. But that's never going to be like that again. Unless we get some other princess like Anna and Elsa that, you know, you must meet. You know what I mean? And yes, because there are fast passes available to meet them, so don't give me that. The new Avatar Land at Animal Kingdom is the hottest attraction at Disney right now. It's a must-see. But the next 5 hours will probably look something like this because everyone wants to see it too. A, I think this is like Shanghai Disney. B, there are no gates. What is this? Oh, okay, Tokyo. Can be up to 3 hours. Now, the queue line for Flight of Passage can hold 6 hours, but it is never like that, except, you know, opening week or whatever. Normally, I think the ride is around an hour to an hour, or I'm sorry, I keep saying like 180 and 120 in my head, and I keep saying an hour and 20 minutes, which is not right. But it can range between 60 to an hour, I did it again, 60 to 180 minutes, okay? Again, depends on time of day you go, what season, how many people decide to ride it, what time of the day. It's not gonna look like that. It goes rather quickly. Like, Michelle and I rode it, and the wait time said 120 minutes, and we waited 50 minutes for it, and that was at the end of the night. So it honestly just depends. Paradise Pier can be one of the most iconic areas of California adventure, but rides can occasionally malfunction, like the California Screamin' roller coaster did in 2015, forcing visitors to exit on foot. Okay, well, things do happen, things malfunction, things can come to an e-stop and you have to be evacuated from rides. It's not uncommon. I mean, for like Pirates of the Caribbean or Small World, cast members have to get in, like put on like a full suit and get in the water and push the boats even. So that's not uncommon. That does suck. Like, I would hate to be up at the top of Everest and walk all the way down. Knock on wood that has never happened, and hopefully knock on wood that doesn't ever happen, but that does happen time to time. So what are you gonna do? Disney is regularly at the forefront of modern technology, okay, but sometimes the animatronics can malfunction. Ursula from The Little Mermaid recently lost her head. Okay, at Disneyland. Things malfunction, things happen. This is the first time that's ever happened. I don't know what to tell you. It's not like it's never gonna happen. It's unusual, but you know. Disney parks are known for their Instagram-worthy food. They're always cooking up new snacks. I am Groot. Groot bread, okay. But with all the internet love, don't expect to be the only one trying to snap a pic. The lines for that next new thing are notoriously long. Okay, well, everyone here looks like they're waiting for the parade. So, that's not even that accurate. Group bread sold out in just a few hours. Other trending food. Again, but these people all look like they're waiting for the parade. So, I don't know. If you don't want to try new trendy foods, you might think that pizza is a safe bet. When's this from? The boardwalk, what? But even that will set you back $7.49 for a slice. Where, first of all, when is this from? Oh, just a couple weeks ago. Okay. Well, I don't know, maybe this is at DCA, but hopefully that slice of pizza would be, you know, a quarter of a pizza for $8. I mean, you can get an entire flatbread at Disney World for 11, I think, 12-ish. So I guess the pizza's just really good. It might be a high-end pizza restaurant. Disney shows are supposed to be well-oiled machines. Holiday Parade, this looks like it was from a while ago. Can't give you a specific date. But you can have issues too. Your child might not understand why Jasmine is asking for help on a magic carpet ride. Okay, well, I get that. Again, things malfunction. If you guys don't know what this is referring to, they're the show Aladdin in DCA, which is now the Frozen show. There was a malfunction the one time where Aladdin and Jasmine were suspended upside down, calling for help, and I think Jasmine actually got termed because she broke character, which is, I get it, but like if you're stranded upside down for half an hour, like, you know what I mean? I'm hoping it didn't take them that long to get helped, but again, things happen, things malfunction. Oh, the Property Brothers! While you might think that Disney is the perfect place to let loose and enjoy your vacation, make sure you don't get too rowdy. because there's a jail on property for unruly guests. Details on what? Are hazy on what? Okay, I don't know. I've never heard about this. This is obviously the exit to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. And when I was little, I could, you know, fit in between the bars and take pictures, but I'm not little anymore. I've never heard of there being a jail on property. I know that security can escort you off property or out of the park or whatever, but I don't know what they actually do with you, so I guess that's probably true. But they don't escort you out unless you're being like rowdy or rude to guests or cast members or something. So I don't know what like the requirements are for that, I guess, but I mean, I would imagine Disney has a jail, but okay. At Disney, the story goes you'll never be more than 30 steps away from a trash can because that's how long people will hold their trash before littering. It's why the parks are so clean, which is false because the story that I heard was that Walt wanted a trash can within every distance that he could see so that people don't litter. Okay, maybe that, okay. Until they're not. Again, this is, this looks like the Little Mermaid either grotto or ride, and custodial members, or custodial cast members are required to consistently go to all their different garbages and, you know, change them. They could have been short-staffed that day. There could have been a million people in the park, so they might have been busy changing all the other trash cans in their rotation. And 17, no staff. Well, I mean, if you're in the middle of a queue line, there's gonna be no cast members there. So, it was honestly probably, I don't think this is Memorial Day, but that's, again, it could have just been a fluke. They could have been understaffed. Who knows? But it normally doesn't look like that. Normally, custodial members are on top of their game with doing that. Disney isn't just theme parks. The brand is known for its resorts as well, since you'll need a place to stay. True. But the Disney magic doesn't always extend to its hotel rooms. Okay, well, first of all, inflation, because it's Disney World. B, Disney knows that you're gonna pay that much for a hotel room. And C, $200 a night at Pop Century. It just got renovated, but also the $200 more probably during the high peak seasons. I mean, you can get All-Star if you look like regularly and go during off season, you can get All-Star for like $100 a night. And this comes with bus transportation and housekeeping, and you get extra magic hours to the parks. Like $200 is worth it, especially if you don't have a car, because then you don't have to rent a car and you can just use the bus system, and that's, you know, it's included in the price. So there you go. Happy Kids are given at Disney parks, okay? But with a Happy Kid comes a stroller, and you'll have to find yours again. Okay, I don't understand. Like this, someone wrote this, obviously as clickbait, but you know, here you have the name tag and stuff, and obviously you can go find your stroller. Like, it's not gonna be that problem finding your stroller. Normally a cast member is assigned to strollers when on an attraction, and then they'll go park your stroller for you, and then you'll have to come find it later. But I mean, where else are you gonna leave it? You're not gonna leave it on the side of the road. Like, okay. All right, so hopefully I debunked a few of those things for you, because some of this stuff is ridiculous. Someone wrote this as clickbait. Like this is terrible. Anyways, hopefully I debunked some of that for you, and if you guys have any questions or comments even, go ahead, leave them down below, and I will get back to you on them. Let me know if you've ever encountered any of these issues. So if you've ever waited 300 minutes for Anna and Elsa, God bless you if you did. If you ever waited 6 hours for Pandora, God bless you if you did. If you ever got evacuated from a roller coaster, God bless you if you did. So yeah, that is it for VEDA 22, and I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Bye!